big of a foot, but I right side.
See, no, me know say good because I said 30 frames per second. Before it I said 0 frame per second.
Zero?
So now it I said 30. So now it's actually good.
Ideally it would be 60 though.
We're good. We're good.
Ready now, ready now.
So we'll start over, we'll just continue from start over. First off, I want to give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh. Honors to the apostles and leaders of Gmskingston who rule well. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. Sisters, the believers, help. Shalom. It's called Jamaica once more. You know, pushing this 100% truth. Declaring the names of Yahweh, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, and the names of Yahweh, the name of Yahweh Shai, which is the name of the only begotten Son. You know, once more declaring the prophecies, you know, and doing all the scriptures, you know, highlighting most of the things that, you know, when you look on the current state of our people, you know, their leaders and how they are leading them astray, it's clear to see that, you know, from Benjamin's standpoint, the Jamaican government, because Benjamin is predominantly of the tribe, the Jamaicans are predominantly of the tribe of Benjamin. You know, these leaders of Benjamin, you know, starting with the Prime Minister, or probably even the Governor General, depending on how you want to look at it, you know, Andrew Holness, you know, is not for their people, and they're not for their people. You are read the press with them.
Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1 say, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievous which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fathers.
Because right now with this, we knew this from before, that, you know, these medical companies won't have the government's by the balls, basically say that if anything, if a vaccine that is so safe, it should not harm anyone, you know, you can't sue anybody, you can't sue them. Where if it's a case where this somebody from the street or a regular citizen decide that they're going to do anything in regards to food or detergents or anything like that, there are strict guidelines that they have to go through to ensure that those products are safe. And if it's not safe and it should harm somebody, then they're going to hold them people accountable. So why is it that when these big medical companies tell us, look here, we are going to get some vaccine to give your people, however, if any harm come to them, then they can't sue us, you're with that. You know, that's high level hypocrisy, that is you turning away the right of the poor. Because if not the companies, the medical companies won't be held accountable, then who should be held accountable? You, because you vouch for them.
Because according to the laws of the scripture, if you have a servant and you harm him, or you harm one of your brethren, you have to basically pay him for the days when he can't work. You understand? So you have to be basically in sustainment for life. He saw basically come up with this system where he might get to a robbery, man, and I make money on fight as well.
Yeah, all the money for vaccine.
Yeah.
You got $3 billion for the must 270,000 Pfizer.
As I mentioned, say, they must say, you have an article come out. The article you mentioned, say, the not reliable, the unreliability, isn't it? Liability, if you say.
Yeah, no liability.
No liability, right? You have a next article out here where I say, some Jamaicans might have to end up pay for the vaccine with the radio. Yep. You see me? So you have to pay to kill yourself and you can't get nothing out of it.
But that for sure say the same rhetoric I get pushed right through the four corners, man. Because over US or England are the same thing, them come up on the news media and say, isn't the companies is not going to get held accountable for any one of them things there. So, can I bring on this? So this is Isaiah 9 verse 16. For the leaders of this people cast them to earth, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
So, Jake, worldwide, you know, because, you know, knowing Esau, a major part of this is also to target Jake. But, you know, there's mass depopulation as well, because you have him, in Georgia guys sons, you know, if the own commandments and come up with, which one of those commandments is to what? Keep the world's population under 500 million. But he wouldn't mind when they carry down that 5 million there, Jake not included none at all. You know, so it's still an attack on Jake, and it's a very wicked device.
Yeah, when you read Revelation, the 12th chapter, it tells us he come to make war with the remnants of her seed. Because his idea of a get by the blessing, he believes if he get rid of Jake, then by default him get him also continue forever. So I try to come up against the people. The word try.
It sounds really true. That's really. This is Psalms 83, that's a good point. Verse 4, it said, They have said, come let us cut them off from being a nation. The name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And the thing about it is, I just want to get to me as well, among my people are for me comments, because really, these men are aiding the enemy to come up against our people. How is it? Because when I really think about it, that's basically you murdering your own people, yo. How is it you ever say there's something, they must say something deemed safe, it is safe, however, if something happens, we won't be liable. Then that means that we need to scrutinize where you define as safe. Right? Because if you have a product, you must can stand behind it. Right? We can understand what 1 and 2 think around, you know, everything's not for all men, you know, what 1 and 2 people might have a few allergic reaction or whatever, because, you know, even them pill here, themselves if stomach work or if stomach don't work, fine, we all get the benefit and don't pan that. But when you have a max expectation of something going wrong to the point you say, look here, we don't want to be held liable. Something wrong there, sir.
And not only that, before the vaccine even come out, you see me, them file for that claim there. Yeah. So the suspicion is say, yo, why already, it's not like you have said it or people have get it already, but you already have filed to get that rights so where you're not held liable for what happened to you. It cause concern.
The no liability clause is something from a long time them have it. That is just that one new so-called vaccine get created and them put the liability clause in that too. Them make sure they make you know so them pass the law.
Exactly, because it had like to be more a law thing.
Yes.
Now they want the government to pass it as a law. You know?
And I'm making known that the public, a lot of people never know about the no liability clause. So the companies are not liable for gain, they're not liable for receive any help or sue anybody.
Any side effect you suffer, you and your family have to go through that.
Because look on the lady with our face, we get bail palsy.
Good. Like dancer.
No man, they were face.
Oh,
yeah, and she cried. Look here, that's not just one. I hold it for them. You see how the brother post so much articles of people who get fucked up.
Almost daily.
Them things
On a daily
on the
basis.
news.
So what happened to all of them, the numbers of people who are getting messed up by it? They're not liable for nothing. Them can't sue nobody.
Hey, you know the funny thing, bro? As the brother say on the report for RT, even in America, as fuck up as all the news network being in America, them report. But when I see the Gleaner, when I see the Star, when I see the Observer, when I see no news, me no see. Yeah. No news network in Jamaica or push the side effects of the so-called vaccine.
They're not push the facts of people are dead.
Right. I guess
because
there's none.
They're worried about the investors. That's the thing, you know. They're worried about the investors and they don't care for them own people.
Precept on that. And this is Isaiah 32, verse 7. The instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right.
And this is one of the excuse them what them use to justify giving immunity to them company. They must say, alright, the companies Pfizer, Moderna and BioNTech, whosoever them be, you see me? The government said to them, yo, we need to create this vaccine 4 or 5 times faster than you normally do. You see me? So basically skip a whole heap of testing and just give you the thing, you see me? So the companies are gonna say, in return, here what? If me do this and side effects do it, people are gonna sue me, you have to give me immunity. You see me? So within so whenever you hear them say the vaccine has been approved for emergency use, it's important to note that because when a vaccine is approved for emergency use, the companies will make them not liable. The government pretty much take on the liability for the company them. And a lot of the times, even when you sue the government, you see me, you're not really gonna get none. You see me? Especially in Jamaica, because Jamaica don't really have no laws established for that. The US have very few laws, and some of them vague and hard to get through for anything, any at all. Jamaica was, you see me? So the idea and the whole thing behind even Jamaica and third world countries getting the vaccine, it's a initiative of COVAX, which is an arm of Gavi, you see me? Which is funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So you go right to the root of it, you see me? So Bill Gates pretty much purchased billions of dollars of vaccines for the third world countries because them can't afford it. You see me? Rubbish. Why all of a sudden you decide you want to be generous to these people? You care so much about their health. Why not buy up someone with debt? Take them out of debt. Why not do that? You see me? Why not supply with food? No, but you want to supply us with a vaccine that you yourself not gonna take, that the Pfizer CEO still not take. You see me? The Moderna CEO more than likely still not take it either. You see me? Como decides that I'm gonna be altruistic. Me not gonna take it until all of the people them can get it. Yeah, fuck you. You see me? Yeah, and people don't question it and say, alright, this don't make no sense. A vaccine usually takes years to develop and test. 8 months. And this release, there is no evidence of any long-term research because the long-term data not did it. You see me? So you can't tell what it's going to do in a long-term. People are dead, and you know what I must say? They don't seem to be linked to the vaccination. They don't seem to be linked, really? What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with people? You want people still a push? Oh, we need to take this. It's a miracle. People believe anything, yo.
Making going on the Jeremiah. Dead. All who take it for dead.
Yep. All who take it and all who push it, dead.
Yeah, man.
Gone.
Keep saying going push it cheap.
Yep.
For dead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. This is Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you.
It is what? Salvation. The knowledge and that connection we have washing our shine.
Yeah, and sense because people say my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because they rejected knowledge. Right. So now part of knowledge when you reject you have to understand so Esau is the so-called warriors who is a devil and the gates of hell, evil people want to destroy them so that this is nothing we want.
Yeah, he's the enemy.
Yeah, enemy.
Scripture say these nations are your enemy. I say Scripture say never trust the enemy.
Oh, people say, oh no, it's a pandemic and this whole world affected. So we have to understand, even though they don't like we know we have to still try. Cameras.
What if they don't like you, why perfect time to get rid of it? If they don't like you, why they want to save it?
Exactly.
In a sense, brother.
For among my people are found wicked men.
Like Tough Gun and unholiness. You know? Yeah, man. You're a bunch of wicked ass nigga if you don't repent, most of a killer.
Yeah, right. Prime example, man. Come on, when podium and tell people say, oh, you know, go back to pre or the normal that we're going to is not pre-COVID. You see me? So don't expect say you go back to the life where you live. It's a new norm to make people live.
And it's not his agenda.
The funny thing too, the more you take the vaccination, see? But you still have to wear masks, you still have to social distance, and you still can quarantine and transmit.
You will still get infected. You will still get you transmit the disease. The only thing that the vaccine do is reduce the symptoms. It's an anti-symptomatic vaccine. You're not going to take some panel anti-symptom?
It reduces the symptom. It never said stop it, you know.
Yeah, all that reduce it.
Reduce it. Still can have symptoms.
And if you read the language, a lot of people read the language, the medical language, and they don't understand. If you go up on the CDC website, it said that the COVID-19 vaccine prevents you from getting sick. Meaning, you will still get COVID-19, but your symptoms won't be so great. So you're not sick, but you're still infected, and you still can transmit it. And them can't prove that you get long-term immunity from it. And if you catch COVID-19 already, and you recover, which means that your body's supposed to have immunity, them still tell us you need to take it.
Because it's a yearly thing. It's like, them say it's a yearly thing. Every year you have to take it.
Rubbish. Yeah, like the flu shot.
And that's why Skipper says DM no more wisdom in him, man. That is fuckery.
Rubbish, yo, it's rubbish.
The new thing Dr. Fauci is saying is that people have to wear double masks now. That's a new thing.
Miss one man with that yesterday.
Sorry, right?
Miss one man with that yesterday.
Double
I
mask.
mean, I want to warm to her.
Because it's a new rhetoric that
Double mask.
No, but you never see when they have the,
that shit.
amendment, the inauguration. When they have inauguration, everybody had double mask.
Double mask.
Every one of them had double mask.
That shit.
Please. When I read them,
They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich.
Yeah, because even the whole pandemic, you see me? Who get rich off of it? The rich, right? The billionaires, them get down, them increase them billions.
Well, you think Bill Gates, you mean Elon Musk became, I think, a billionaire.
290 billion worth
Yeah,
now.
since from pre-COVID, it never worked. No, like I say, yo, but a Tesla and them things themselves. But people can't go away lockdown, so how him still a sell car, him still a make money. But him reach it though.
Read the article and earth up your shit a little bit more. It's from a Washington Post, right? Posted 2 days ago. Time to double or upgrade masks as coronavirus variants emerge, right? Them say, wear your mask, singular, is becoming wear your mask, plural. The discovery of highly transmissible coronavirus variants in the United States as public health experts urging Americans to upgrade the simple cloth masks that have become a staple shield during the pandemic. The change can be as simple as slapping a second mask over the one you already wear, or better yet, donning a fabric mask on top of a surgical mask.
How we gonna breathe? Can look on it. You know
You don't already can't breathe that one.
Exactly. You know, people now get sick fast enough, brother. So they need to restrict more oxygen. That's what they need to do.
brother, you know, so the most, alright, you see whenever meat around, whenever meat around the mask, you say the most you feel like you walk off.
Yeah?
Whenever on the mask, you feel like you walk off.
Especially when I walk.
Brother,
They say now we're
the first time I go somewhere, I say, alright, then I go to supermarket, I walk from my house to supermarket. I need like something from up the gate, the longest so, I'm have on the mask, and breathe heavy. Take off the mask, and I have to pause, and I say, yo, let me have asthma attack, so. I'm finish the way, and I say, yo, no.
So
from this to this, so, and having on the mask, literally can't breathe, and that's just walk.
That means if almost a year we are wearing masks, I fuck with them there tell me. I should have double mask all that.
That's why.
That's straight up.
Now you have the new variant.
Yeah, think about it.
Them claim some more transmissible.
That's why we have to constantly call upon you how much you know, Shai. If it is even left up to them money, brother, we now get the justice, and we just have a dead. That's it. Because if alright, we can't hold the government liable, they can't hold them the medical sector liable. So who are going to judge them people for the fuck with them?
That's right.
Alone, brother. What?
They are waxing fat, they shine.
Hey, like even now we deal wicked for people. But we know some man like Crofton and Tufton, you see me and Andrew and Loneliness. They want to make money off it because they get tipped off, you know. Judas Goat. And I think we know you and you have about Shemi or Shine know him and kill him and stuff to that. On the family. Right? Do something on that way. Isaiah 28 verse 15 says, because he have said we have made a covenant with death. With hell are we at agreement. Yeah, because them use the same terminology with the new world order push, you know, the powers that be. Build back stronger. You know? New norm. Right? We know you have push with people, you know, the so-called new world order, the system, yo. Right? The scripture refers to it as the image of the beast.
That's what it means.
Same thing, you see me? And the whole NIDS agenda, we know so it's based on the whole plan sinister. Don't try to sell it to the people as something good. Andrew Wellness, we know say you work for the elites them to fuck over with people. And if you don't repent them, say I kill you.
Right.
And your family.
Right.
Make it be known now.
And left a big house up a hill.
For the gun down, one man must have gun down with him.
You got there long.
Man team up with the devil. A fall person to team up with the devil. You're an idiot.
No, brother.
And then pushing it to the
House nigga. What you think the house nigga? Do you think house nigga a business but feel nigga? Master, if you sick, we sick.
And the thing about it, you know, Andrew always say because of the head, you don't own him.
And what I was about
All of them, yeah.
And I'm something that them, you know, the CEOs, you know, because even the nigga, I don't know your name, I never look up in name. Just skip over it. The Sagicor, you know, basically states to them with the government to purchase vaccines for the private sector, you know, and the tourism industry. All I want to purchase vaccine to kill off people, most say are jacking up too. You know, it's that clear that the vaccine are poison, right? And whether it wasn't poison or not, we're not supposed to inject no in our vein. It's against the laws of the Most High. You know, if you despise the laws of the Most High, you will be put to death.
There's something real quickly here, brother show. So this is the term Judas goat. That's exactly what you guys are. Right? A Judas goat is a trained goat used in general animal herding. The Judas goat is trained to associate with sheep or cattle, leading them to a specific destination. In stockyards, a Judas goat will lead sheep to slaughter while their own life is spared. But the only difference with this is that your life now is spared because you have a wash and make them same people here will lead before them dead, them all kill you. No.
Even you lead them, we take them out. Look, learn from the natives.
This is finish this.
Yeah, man. Back in Isaiah 28:15, because he have said we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come on to us. Or we have made lies our refuge,
Exactly.
and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Yeah, because you don't feel like you know the family them safe and because you know have some offshore accounts and you know you don't have any money both legal and illegal, right? You don't feel like say you're secured. You know? But guess what? The Lord soon. The scripture says the Lord catch you crafty and then craftiness.
Me read something part of an article from the Guardian. You see me? I speak about the same double mask posted yesterday. Right? It said David Heyman, a professor of infectious disease epidemiology at London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, struck a more cautious note when talking to the Guardian, saying double masking was a valid precautionary measure. But people needed to be reminded, and here's the point, people needed to be reminded that masks stop the spread of infection rather than protecting the wearer from getting the virus. So if you already are sick, right, it stops you from spreading it. But if you don't sick and you wear a mask, it don't stop you from getting the virus. How the fuck that makes sense? Yeah, all that makes sense. If you stop the infected person from spreading it, but it don't stop you from getting it. So what everybody are weird for then? Can everybody have COVID?
Look, sir. And that Andrew they said behave like
Behave like everybody have it.
So everybody in them also have it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 28. They are waxing fat. They shine. Yeah. They overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah.
Because you're more wicked than Esau. You know, you're willing to sacrifice your own people. And the thing about it is, analyze, with Esau kill your own people so him can get on top. You kill your own people so that you can get money.
Hey, because, and the thing is, you know, Esau devil, you know. Esau was created to do evil, you know. Right? You were, as the scripture said, planted a noble vine, but look what you know. Selling out people to the devil, right? And selling out the Mosai as well. You basically sell out the Mosai precious jewels, and you really think you will get wet? Una leaders here, one of meds. Una really think that the Mosai couldn't get wet?
Because news article come out with picture with him vex. Because all like big corporation, all like big countries, them hug up the vaccine for
pretend to be vexed.
precious medicine.
We know you have big nose.
Full of blood, yo.
Yeah, there's no words to describe the brother. I mean, the speech just to the brother.
Oh, no.
But the scripture said, man, the scripture say, your prophets have seen vain and foolish things for these. And they have not discovered the iniquity. So instead of showing your people and your transgression, you're actually pushing them more into them stagnant.
Them make them open and them
You know what I mean? They're pushing them more into wickedness and making them stay into wickedness, and you're leading them to the
You know,
slaughter.
a good example you need to use Bishop from Grenada. You might at least him dead for him people. And at least when the US come out and say, look here, this is how Grenada do. The man just goes to boom and go to him people and say, look here, this is how we do. But guess what? Uno can't do that. Because uno already stained.
Yep.
And even if uno do that, uno prefer uno own life, uno over the life of the people, and why uno call themselves leaders?
Hey, if you notice with the prophets, especially from Isaiah to Jeremiah, there's an all-out spiritual attack on the leaders of our people. The Most I always bring them up in your judgment and say, hey, this is why you're doing wickedly to our people, man, to your own people. If you know, even the precept of the brother read a while ago say, oh, the leaders of these people cause them to hurt. See, there's a lot of different aspects in the scriptures where the Most I pinpoint the leaders. See, because hey, scripture tells us if a prophet be deceived, I the Lord have deceived that prophet. But guess what? He might go cut off the people and will follow you. And he might cut you off. And you put yourself in the stead of a prophet. Because you're telling the people that hey, they're gonna be a rebound to a better and even stronger Jamaica.
Because you know him think that going along with them step here, you see me with the elite, the instruction with the elite game. Him think that he might be included into the utopian society where he's planned out. You see me? That's that time problem. Like him finish
They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord Yahweh? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this?
Exactly. So you people, you politicians, you pastors, you see me, and all you other people will lead our people, you see me, and I tell them the wrong thing. You see me? Use social media influencers that go all over social media and promote this nonsense. The Heavenly Father go and judge you because you have willingly led his people astray. Your people know better. Because we know them politicians and know better, yo. Especially the heads. Like the Christopher Tufton and the Andrew Wallace, they know them know better.
Yeah, man, help me, you must know something about health.
Yeah, well actually I have an economics degree still.
You don't know football health.
You don't know about health. It's just a very prominent portfolio we have.
But if you notice, Salaki, I'm going to cut you off.
Like Fauci?
yeah, Fauci, I'm going to mention him. When the inventor for the PCR test, what's his name again? Doctor. He is one of the great. Them call him great. Them title him great. He was the inventor he's the inventor for the PCR test. And I'm telling you, the PCR test is not what you call it. And something for use for detect, for diagnose disease, man. Yeah. But guess what? You know what him said? He said Fauci is a liar with an agenda. He said Fauci know nothing about medicine or science. He's just a liar with an agenda. And if you notice, most of these people, where they're in the position to push the vaccine, are people who don't have the knowledge. Well, I know people who have the knowledge, because you have Tufton when you have the knowledge about science. You have Fauci when you have the knowledge about it. But these are the people who are set in the position to push it, man.
Sure, this is how you use titles. You see, them even remove what titles were made for. You see me? If you give somebody, you say I'm a minister of health. The general public of a thing say, look here, this one is a minister of health. He must know about health.
Hey,
so
him come out and say man a doctor.
Him say?
Yeah, but
so him not know to me.
No, but the thing about it is this. If you don't know about health, why you run the health ministry?
Exactly.
That's how the corrupt politician
you represent health in a title only.
You're pretty much when a prime minister get elected, you let him friend them to get cabinet. I have certain portfolio will carry more power. The health ministry and the Ministry of Security carry the most power. And the Ministry of Finance.
You know, we need to find out if whether the Nigel Clark have business degree.
But it better but it better he put Tufton there because he have an economics degree, so put him on which part him fit. Why you put him over health and him don't know about health?
Because of money. you get more power in a health ministry.
So that one next year or them breach the cause of the people as well, because by doing that, you not serve the cause of the people.
Hey, because right now if me want to practice basically doctor, right? So me want to turn doctor. They might lock me up.
You have to have a medical degree
Oh,
and a
you
license.
don't have no degree and no license to practice medicine, so how are you doing that? Well, I'm too big tough done. Hypocrite them still anyway.
It's like me go for learn history and I go link him and a physics and a PE him teach. PE him teach and a history more learn.
Well, at we level, we can't even get certain job unless you have the degree, so I don't know why it doesn't apply.
Exactly.
So it says, verse 30, a wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so.
That's right. Because guess what? Even with this going out, even if a million Jamaicans will hear this message right now,
They don't give a fuck.
them don't care.
Them vote for idiot them.
Wait, the Minister of Security, Orius Champ, the devil. See? Him come out, him say it.
We have been complicit in keeping the communities impoverished. Yeah, him say
Him say it, man. But what happened? What do you think the people going to do? You think that going to make a rebellion start? Or them lobby for
people who never read or something. Them probably even know a complicit mean.
Come from pink one.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
If you don't know about daydreams or pink wall, them people are reading your brother.
I'm big on this. This is Micah 3.
Yeah, one verse.
And what will ye do in the end thereof?
Like that? No, read that.
Go on, this is Micah 3 verse 1. And I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment, who hate the good and love the evil?
And when a chief part of judgment are knowing your enemy. Who the hell if you listen from the devil himself? I take poison from the devil himself to give people. Then you have no form of judgment.
No discernment.
The man want poison people for all over the years, so him come over here. And we know him. Him against we. You have a year from him.
Anything about it is just like Asian House. You know, if you watch Game of Thrones, you should have somebody them call a maester. He basically used to keep records and them thing they to help guide people, and they have certain departments. We have like in a King's Landing, you remember the old man that them used to give to make the potion and them something there? Him know the smell of every poison and things like that. Yeah, because him specializing in the field, him put this on. You know, Littlefinger was the man of kind because him is a businessman, so him know if manage money, so you put him which part money there. It's simple that when you put people who are capable in these departments to run your house run good.
Yeah, but the idea is not to run the house good. The idea is to just go in and collect as much money as you can and then come over.
That's it. Full your friend them.
And full your friend them.
Not to run it good, run it down.
Run it down, yeah, that's it.
Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones.
You mean them identity?
Oh, yeah, eat up the people, they might eat up the Lord's people,
Yeah.
and eat them like some vultures, yo.
Because read about the part there again. Part say
Who pluck off their skin from off them.
because the skin have to do with your appearance. So even concerning your identity, who you are as a people, them really rub that way from you. Them not tell you. Them can't tell you because that's why the scripture tell us, yo, they don't understand the book basically. Then because if they have the understanding of the scriptures, you don't know, say, hey, these people we are dealing with, you are the Israelites. You are the people of the Most High. See? Continue.
And their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them.
So you basically bring them back to a dead, you have them in a one dead state. You have them stuck in a dry bone state.
Because if you keep the people dumb, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And I realize.
Yes,
and keep them dependent.
On them enemies.
Hey, you know, when you made it, you know, I pre the whole cash system, you know. And when you say Mr. Amazing, like if you look on the majority of get cards money, you see me? All the transaction through cards. Online, where you want the point of sale machine, you got one ATM to draw money, you know. Every single transaction you do through the card, you get charged.
You can.
You see me?
And the charge of a tax.
And the charge of a tax too. You see me? Every single thing you do, you have a charge. And with the whole NIDS and the whole digital platform we put forth, so people already are suffer. Well, people already are in a poverty. And they tell me, say, you think they have to charge me even more? Me in a slavery already, and you basically upgrade my level of slavery.
Here's the fuck part, no? When you get paid, before the pay even reach your account, tax come out already, you know? And then every time you use your money, you get taxed again. You see me? So you tax from every direction.
That's why we see some people just drive.
Yeah, wait 8 years to get back your NHT, and when you apply for NHT, what day? 2030. You know how much they give me? $1,500. Them are going to tell me for the whole year at $1,500.
You get enough.
Lord.
And they break their boats.
So much 15 dudes anyway. Yeah, you just say I got $1,500. $1,500 is anyway.
And they break their bones and chop them in pieces. As for the pot, and as for flesh, within the cauldron.
And that's why me basically, you know, say the people for Esau have him win. Because Esau literally want totalitarian takeover, you know, and he ultimately want to get rid of some more people if not all. I think he can. And that's why the whole chip system and the whole lockdown farm, the whole lockdown measures have to get rid of the small business, make the big enterprise survive so them can push forth the global income. Right? And everybody basically, that's when you look up the word worship the beast, you go up to us like a dog licking his master hand. They want every single thing we want, we have to go to them. Right? So they have basically the God.
It's a new slavery system.
Put in a group and say, oh, you won't own anything, but you will be happy.
Until it get taken from you. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. They want that the ultimate subjection, you know. Take everything from everybody, nobody no own nothing. Yeah, you're free to use anything you want to use, but you have to comply to them rules.
Yeah, I have
Don't
subscribed
comply.
to it. So everything will be subscription.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Non-compliance and it gets taken off.
Well, you know, so right now on YouTube, you see people have like when them YouTube monetize, YouTube force them to put like it's like how Patreon and them thing now. And force them to say, we tell them, the people who subscribe to them, say, look here, pay a monthly amount, you can stick to the channel, it will help me out very. And if they never do the video upon it, they would have take with them channel. I want you to do art, do what they say, look here, I do that video here, I just show them, so if you need to show them the button, and I got this one. No one know this, and just come, watch free video, very same, but look here. If you want it, you can, but right now, you don't have to read. So basically, them have turned YouTube in our monetary subscription. So no, I don't just the ads anymore. Them go full-blown subscription. Right.
Okay. You know what they realize? YouTube realize, so look here, we own the majority of the market. Isn't it? If you look on internet uses data, isn't it? There's Google, Facebook, Google, Amazon, and YouTube. The 3 most visited sites, isn't it? In the world right now, isn't it? So when it comes to streaming services, YouTube they are the top. Netflix can compare to YouTube when it comes to streaming services. Just raw data we are pushed by minute, by the second. YouTube is king. So you see if they monetize that in terms of subscriptions, you have to pay 1 month subscription to get that. It's $1 trillion company overnight. Overnight.
They're not subscribed to YouTube, you know?
No, that means if they start do that.
Subscribe to each channel.
That means if they start that, because YouTube are gonna start that, you know. Right now you can subscribe to YouTube, you know. You can subscribe to it and you get YouTube Premium, then call it. And you get additional features. You see me? Them soon just trickle down to everything. Them probably started like 99 cents a month. And you say, okay, just 99 cents. But it's not 99 cents.
But what I say is that all they want to do is with the subscription and get premium content. I see something. So instead of, like how you say, have premium YouTube, I must tell the content maker them, so look here, create regular content to make sure them stay, but make sure say design it in a way where you have premium content if they want to see it, and have to subscribe.
Well, for our OnlyFans, I think it's now
pretty much. No, Patreon. Yeah, something similar to that.
Bring up OnlyFans.
Ready?
Obviously, in the palace.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm the money.
This is Isaiah 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark.
Hey, and you see, you have the politicians them, and you have them other Israelite groups here, and the pastors and the Christians and the other religions here. Them all unite. All of them unite. Because once I lead the people astray, and now warn them of what is to come, especially they will know better. How is it you have to tell somebody say, oh, because you tell somebody to be weary or something you put in your body, you call them a conspiracy man.
Exactly. I think Bill Gates, he come out with the article, come out with Bill Gates over here, I hear about the conspiracy on the internet about him and the Maxine, and they must say, yo, Facebook need to do something or these.
Over here.
But yeah, but what them know. It's the thing, them know. But it's the thing, you know. You see, what them do with them thing, them never have to publicize it, you know. But them publicize it in a one demonizing fashion. You see me? Yeah? They get a dialectic, so them bring it out, them hide it. Them make you know, say, yeah, we know this, and this is what they must say, but in the fashion how them bring it off, them is a scanning kind of fashion. Like anybody will believe this, you know, you hear that. This is the thing. Look on the girl or the woman with her face with this figure. There is videos and article out where show say there is no medical history of this woman getting the vaccine. So you fuck her up and then I call her a liar basically.
Yes, like that.
You understand what I say? So it show you the kind of people who are dealing with, the devil who are dealing with.
The scripture tell you in 2 16 say, yo, those that consent unto them shall be trodden under foot.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what you do. You destroy the people, Zane, and then you say she's a liar. Yeah, she's stupid to take it. Zane, boy, show you as the devil too, man.
Yep. And our people like that, I think you have our people with them.
Yep.
You know, that's why them say, oh, we're bums, we're conspiracy. Once them, hey, and I see them in the book of Acts, whenever with Steve, same thing do to you, I see them do with Steve. When them can't go around the doctrine, and they start tell lie. You see me, they bear false witness, cook up stories, attack the straw man thing start going, you know, attack the straw man. And people love this straw man.
And when you check, for example, you check the media if you are searching certain information, you never see something anti. Yeah. It's very hard to find something anti-lie. You know, anti against them system. Something will actually bring out the truth. It's very hard to find if you don't know a particular source. Yeah, them censored. Why? Because you want to control the narrative. Zin, nobody enough hear the other side of the story.
And that's why
I'm devil, man.
And that's why they make sure that the content creator them, they ensure so them, when them get to a certain level, they ensure so them get a certain amount of money to keep them hooked. Because the way they tell them, so look here, and it's all you put out the content concerning this, you're going to remove all of this from it.
I keep destroying the heart.
You see a man, you see you have a bridge when you fix phone and them thing, walk up on him thing them on YouTube more while for help. Well, like, he does some little short TikTok video, and if you go open one piece of plastic, him can't show no blade. The knife, would have a little small blade, he have to cover it or use sickness, cut the plastic, that's how the teeth it is. You see me? Because you don't know what will happen if them see something what you do as violating them community guidelines.
But you have sodomite on YouTube.
Yeah.
What you call this in there?
You have sodomite.
We actually remember this in there with drug.
Yeah. And your president.
And creepy Biden.
Yeah, your creepy Biden. Elect a transgender in remember which office that is sitting going on. In some form of she get it's a medical field, but she be head of medical something.
The mayor of Chicago is a fish. She's a fish. She the ugly woman,
it's a transgender or whatever.
It's a
sodomite.
she look demon possessed. Come see old pictures of she
get the
beautiful.
I just want to bring out Isaiah 56 and 10 in the NLT, the New Living Translation, because it's more direct and clear. It says, for the leaders of my people, the Lord's watchmen, his shepherds, are blind and ignorant. They are like silent watchdogs that give no warning when danger comes.
Hey, even top here, you have to say it.
Yeah.
Say, World War III
And
get hot now.
It's nowhere in the media.
Nobody in Jamaica can report it. People are dead from vaccine, and nobody in Jamaica can report it.
Exactly.
They never lock down the news network, yeah?
Yes, and they tell you, in the I believe Ezekiel 13, it tells us that you have not gone up to the gaps to prepare the children for the day of the Lord. Yes, I mean. Yeah, man, let me just finish. He said that give no warning when danger comes. They love to lie around, sleeping and dreaming.
Where definition they bring out the other day, brother?
Ivory Tower.
Ivory Tower.
Ivory Tower.
Big nose, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not living in the real world, brother.
Delusional.
Yeah, man, I live an illusion. See, because, yeah, I am alone, but him are the head.
Bro, God.
So we attack the head.
And it come like he move a car, Sandman, kind of sprinkle dust on them people.
Yeah.
Lull them to sleep.
Then, mate, you know, people are going through, them people wicked, yeah, but people are going through shit out there, man. Then you have people that rob, kill people. Then, and I kill people, man. Then,
I just said that.
you don't even know what going on at the streets, man.
You see restaurant over so cross the yard, and rabbit over there, you know. $7,000 man them thing.
But that for sure, you.
Precise.
Serious
And guess what? I know one man.
And to animal thief is on the rise, you see me?
Yeah.
Check them farmer there out in our
And the
country.
thing about it is, you know, if you say stealing right, because you know, the scripture tells you if a man steal it, them daily bread.
You cannot steal for no daily bread, so like
what I say is that, you know, you have a lot of coming stealing and steal for daily bread. And you know, mercy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And we know say majority of it, we know that. But the politician them also are confined with work with Esau and make them measure so stringent. Where even probably if a man never they are pre that at first, you force him and because you put him in a situation and you not give him a solution.
And they are going to ship in country.
Yeah, camera, lockdown business. No, cause people make money off a run rabbit and dance and everything, you know. Lockdown bar,
Enough money.
You know, right, stay at home order, right, social distancing, and the little, we call it we care package, which is a don't care package. You know, never post it with the
And the thing about, and once again, we not say out it right to do crime or nothing like that. But the thing about it is, you know, them are create the solution, them are create the conditions.
Well, the NID order through chaos, so analyze when I know say on purpose them are do it.
Watch out. You have billions, you have billions of dollars. I read an article last night, you see it, and about poverty in the Jamaican thing. And you have billions of dollars man where are go missing yearly. You see me? Billions are go missing yearly out of Jamaica pocket on you. You see me? And look for the condition of people there. They've gone up by 1 point. They've gone up by 1 point.
How much movie them they show the leader in the street?
Oh, underground 6.
Underground?
6 underground.
Yeah, man, yeah. 6 underground, them throw the leader in the street. With the people them deal with them.
Well, now if you go for even a movie, yo, just look how them demonize Gaddafi, look how Gaddafi people them deal with them.
And Gaddafi actually do good.
Yeah,
exactly. So what we say that nigga here, we've been doing wickedness what everybody know about. Ain't going to fuck no
Precept scripture.
This is Ecclesiasticus 12 start of here because they go upon the point where big nose are partner with them overseas. Isn't it? A friend cannot be known in prosperity and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in the adversity, even a friend will depart. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
One journalist and Bill Gates held them to take picture. Devil himself.
So it was an honor.
Yeah, what you say by birth control and vaccination, them go depopulate the earth. That money I take a picture with. They shall lynch when they come back to Jamaica.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
What am I say? Oh, yeah, right, yeah, Tapia come and say, look here. Do some things or the country might have a problem. Well, yeah, what? Just give a little more money and we good.
Like some big bit.
Skin out and skin and teeth. Yeah, man, let's
Like
give
some
some
big,
money.
some big, like some war.
On the back road.
I tell a man, say, if you did not give me more money, you will give me.
See him so. See him so.
You know what I mean? Basically, that have the bitch in Jamaica say. Give me more money, I'm never going to give her the top, give her the pussy.
And when she get more money, she still have a sneak. Still
Yeah.
a sneak.
Can't guess what a bitch is a bitch. Can't turn her hoe into a housewife.
And the thing about it is, it already,
Yeah, make
you
a
see,
wide about.
in every aspect of life, you see one set up on two sides, that already shows you're weak.
Double-minded man.
You bet you have more strength if you're weak on one side than if you're actually in the middle. Because when the time to make the demands, problem about it.
What
Who
demand?
are going to defend them?
Trouble for you.
No.
Yeah.
When the man them come to make the demands, you always in a sticky situation.
Come left, once you come right.
Brother, for the precept and double-minded man is and stealing all these videos. You get fucked.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know what his rust that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Yes, if you didn't know, say, you know, if it's just the white man, you know, like Bill Gates and these powers that be, you know, say, evil creepy Biden, you know, say, yo, this man a devil, him up to some sinister, some just watch him and see it play out.
Right, I never like them to play the hypocrite with them.
Yeah, come here, one man come on TV and I say, yo, you know, me go see the big countries them take the vaccine first, you see me? After them take it, I will see the side effects and everything play out, then we jump on, then big nose jump on and say, no, big countries them have the vaccine for themselves.
Like Brazil president of this board, more than that. No social distancing, no mask wearing, so we don't want none of that. You see me?
Yeah, you see that street about them show up with them.
Be a party.
People out
And people not drop dead.
Exactly. This is how, you know.
At St. Lucia, them ban alcohol for a couple weeks. You can't purchase it or not, you can't sell it because of lime.
Because what?
A weekend time, everybody have a lime. So everybody have buy liquor. And everybody on the road.
Like that just mean party. Man just wants to get out and you know.
So you can't sell no liquor, you can't buy no liquor, you can't go for 23 days. Fuck it.
They can burn down the government.
What? Imagine if you
Yeah, go on.
Alright, this is Joe.
Are you done?
I want to say something seriously, you know. You know, say if all the nation are never rebellious way, them a keep party same way. Uproar in on the street already.
Yeah, I choose you not follow nothing.
So our
Yeah,
people
party still a going.
all people take party different, you know. Literally, you know. Different, you know.
Parties still around. You see them massacre the police, so go try to lock off them party.
But remember, so when big nose when the policeman in the crowd, you know.
Policeman, you mean him in a crowd on top of a car dance.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Dirty big nose, yes.
Yeah, read the precept because you can't take too long to bring them out.
Oh, sorry. You are reading.
Set him not by thee least when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
We seat he must try to take.
Birthright.
The birthright. That's why he must seek to take. You don't know, say you have the blessing, Negro. And you, the most I give the blessing, is just that we are going through a period, a punishment. But we're going to inherit the kingdom, man. But him agenda is to get rid of you. It's cut you off.
The thing said the depopulation of the earth they might try to of most of few people. It's not know who is who, know
Why you
everybody
think? Why you think the most they say it is more them realize that our blacks and natives, Latinos are get infected more with the so-called coronavirus. Why do you think they must say that? because you are the target. Them are come for you.
Face of the pandemic, man.
You, go on.
Second Ezra 16 from verse 68 on down. The burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And when I come upon you, those that fear the Lord.
Yep.
Our people. Yeah. And big noise is
Neil
a
the
open
elect.
gate.
Because 2/3 of our people don't fear the Most High.
You know what Esau catch them with? When things look alright, go to them and give them a bag of gifts. And then when things are got bad and ready to back out.
What gifts?
Alright. But them consider for big gifts. You know?
So you
and let's give some money. And then say, oh.
Politician and get something, we don't get that.
Get something just throw them.
So when them guys are going to start, they say, alright, yo, this will get too serious now. We can't just do people. They say, look, you don't take the money already. So is it there 5 money to give me which they don't have? Or we don't have dirt pie about them something here. So is it they do what we say? Or release this one?
Like Venezuela.
And though at last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
Hey, like people take the vaccine. You must say bomb body.
If they know.
Yeah, that's why they don't know.
Yeah, man.
See if anybody take the chip ultimately.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be like, you fuck Kayo.
Yeah. See that? Read on further. Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
So any idiot in Jamaica take the vaccine, I'll vote for it. Yep. Anybody take the RFID chip, dead.
Hey man, I'm continually a say, man. Is it me? Out here, when I reason with majority Jamaicans, them telling us that they're not take the vaccine, man. But in the times to come, when them remove all on ways of sustain on themselves, is it me? What not going to do in them times, man, when we can't get no food, is it me? You are not part of the system, so you don't have no stimulus checks to receive. What not going to do in them times, man? Because in the times to come, without your abortion, you're going to crumble, man.
Yep.
Is it me? And that's just the bottom line.
I think my brother Kabash do a video on it with like Esau selling birthright for a morsel of bread. Enough of these people are seeing when pressure take them to squeeze, them not gonna be able to hold hungry.
Nothing but the outside.
Crack.
Revelation 3 and 10. You must keep him elect. The more say I for keep we know for actually go resist the chip, you know. And the vaccine, you know. If you know the more say you will go fall as well. Because nobody can literally dead hungry. You might not start bug out.
That's why Isaiah 65 did it. You see me, say my servant shall eat. You see me? And that is the thing, you know. Revelation 3 and 10 tell us if we keep the word of impatient, man. They're going to keep us in the hour of temptation. Is it? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be the fear of the Lord, man. We are going to move us in the last days, man. The scripture tells us wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
And you said that, as you said that, you have to think about it for real, brother. Imagine in a famine, brother. In a famine, you know, you see one pig run up on you. What will come to your mind, brother?
Oh, me not talk to you.
Yeah.
Tell us
what will come to your mind, brother.
I fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord is going to move that man.
Think about, you know, how far with no brother.
Look at
I put that for fire still.
Yeah, man, true.
Me know, I want to talk about chicken foot, you know.
Brother, me see me there my yard, my youth. See me there my yard. See, over one of them, and time I order pizza, my youth. And the people then carry the wrong thing come give me brother. You see me pork pan half. You see me and no pork pan the next half.
One day, you want to half.
Get behind this here.
Because you, I don't lie, brother. I don't lie.
Brother, what? Because the thing is, no brother, me hungry. Hungry, I slap me.
And when Satan come to your job,
alright, good for you.
Perfect time.
See the man and see you eat the half and left the half.
Can I fuck me up some one time? Is it the overnight shift yo? And then go buy the 4, I call it Super 4 or something like that. You see me? I'm a cuss. You see me? I'm see you, I am that. Isn't but the thought come there, you know, the demon drop the thought because you say, wait, I must not eat it real and you know. He's going to try to justify.
Right.
And the most say I have people, bro, that was just one night.
And you never did.
I mean, I'm the day, you know.
You
I'm the evening, you know.
So you can imagine when a days for the eat, brother.
You don't know when you eat again.
Let me give a quick one. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 74. Hear, oh, ye my beloved, saith Yahweh Bashim Shai.
But they
Behold,
just start from about 68,
No,
brother.
67.
alright, 2nd Ezra 16 verse 67, is it? Yeah, 67. Behold, Yahweh Bashim Shai himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall Yahweh Bashim Shai lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble.
You know? So shall Yahweh Shem Yahshai lead you. You see me? What did the Lord's Prayer say? And deliver us from evil. You see me? Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. You see me? At the end the Father going to deliver with him, not deliver with them like that. You see me? That's it. You see me? So right now, even when I watch on video, they like show me the last year, but him reposted talking about the high holy day Purim. You see me? I know Israel get delivered at the time of Esther. Yeah. You see me? When the Persian king did send out a decree to kill all Israelites. You see me? What Esther and Mordecai do, them pray to them and the Father to deliver them. You see me? So we have to know that in that day, the only way out. You see me? Him even give one example. It's like in a basketball game where you're 300 points down and 2 seconds up on the clock. There's no way you can win but with a miracle. You see me? That's a full situation. There's no way we can get through time of Jacob trouble without a miracle.
One shot will be 1,000 points.
Psalms 124 or 126.
If it had not been for the Lord, right? Yeah.
It's going to be that clear.
Yeah, clear.
We are against all that.
Hey, scripture, where brother I can bring one say, Allah said, then shall it be known who am I chosen. You see me? That's how serious it is going to be, man.
I have another example in the book of Juliet as well. And then when the city basically get restricted food, get restricted from the city. You see me? And then basically fast. You have some men within the city where they basically say, yo, they're going to give up. You see me? And basically throw down and basically commit to the other king. You see me? And Juliet basically say, no, we could pray and fast a little bit further so that he'll deliver us. You see me?
Verse 68. For behold.
No, pause. Now there's something that's come to mind after that Esther. Esther there say, Mordecai tell her to go look for the king. And she said, look here, anybody will go visit the king without him, some of them. I got dead. But the Mordecai said to her, say, look here, you cannot go to the king, you know. But now believe, say, if you don't go to the king, you are safe.
Yeah.
So and that now make sure Allah say we consider and pray and say how you are. They fast me and make him most say I'm going front time, me not dead.
Hey, and that we tell big nose.
Yes.
Bad man. When you sell out Jake, the most say, and the so-called white man, I will fuck you up, see him. Learn from the natives, then the man break every treaty.
And the thing about it, you know, is that she dead, you know. Like she really, she had the only one. But if she never got to him, then how we would have gone? Well, no, the most I could have found another way.
Malachi say, yo, if salvation get robbed by another hand, is me sure gonna feel it. You see me? Because most I gonna rise up people to deliver Israel. You see me?
Verse 68 says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, and in reproach, and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Hashem Shai. They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Hashem Shai.
Hey, stop this. Right now, in US news media, what I think they want to push right now, even from Trump out of office, I say, oh, they're going to use the military to help push this vaccine, man. And me I get from me I see it more often nowadays than how me used to see it when even Trump in office, man. You see me, because Biden is that man. You see me? We're gonna do a lot of things, man.
Saint Joe.
The chief president.
Saint Joe.
Mark my words, you will rule on this before
Yeah,
your
man.
tenure is over.
Yeah.
And here comes the devil.
The name.
I think
Joe
Joe Biden's agenda, and I forget
The letter.
vaccinations roll out on 100 days. So for each day,
National
once
anthem.
a
And
couple of
couple of
million
million
names
names
they
they
are
are
showing.
Yes, the way they
Each day.
read
By the
sit
end
down
of
today.
days, that's 100 days.
It
says,
Greek symbol for that.
724 they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried.
Hey, as I say that, bro, you know, cause him here across them with it. They call Joe Biden, Kaiser Stigma Biden. And you know when do it there? Him put back in him sign back Obamacare. And in Obamacare, yes. Chip apartheid, yo. And it's mandatory that you have the whole we call it the whole health sitting on it. We call it way up in Jamaica they come in here. No, not immunization, man. They have all like you sign with them basically. You know? Right, once you have the health care there, you basically get fined. You know, an apartheid, I let them ship you. So I'm surprised if I might the president will go push a chip, yo. You know, because very soon.
Oh, I believe so, brother. 4 more years, so much years I'm in office. I'm gonna soon there so long, brother. Last will you.
In good dead and come on, or stick over. Kind of old.
That say I get pushed forward,
Yeah, but what if the black woman them say that too?
I said she's going to be a storm. She's Queen Esther.
Queen who?
Verse 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
Hey, because I'm able to read 2 article, you know, with the whole idea of, I don't know him, you see me? With the CEO of the surgical, I think that time the CEO, and basically say the private sector have a fund. I think they want 60 to 70% of Jamaica supposed to be inoculated by the year for end. And so the private sector play a major role by them purchasing the vaccine, you know, tourism industry and come out and say them are read as well.
Not so much, 16%.
No man, them said themselves are going to reach out other source and purchase for themselves. You see me? What we may basically try to bring forward is the point of once these private sectors allegedly get the vaccine, and I want to basically say, yo, here what? Them say not going to be mandatory now. But
once the corporate
we don't want the vaccine, then you can't come back and replace because you know I'm a threat.
Yep.
You know, all of the people are losing work. It's a part of the trouble. If you're not working on an income.
Because I guess so, and that them are doing, see, because you see enough people are survive because of work from home right now. But guess so, when vaccine start drop, guess what going to happen?
You come in office.
Somebody have to go come in the office, so guess so. If you not have it, you can't come back in the office the way I
I'm going to work from home.
No, they don't want to do that because what they want to do, them say in order to boost the Jamaican economy, they need full capacity. And they might say, you allegedly work better when they're at office, you know.
Precisely. Under that alone, I think about the logic, right? How much business you think I'm going to spend much of money for rent space for you work here hard? For how long?
The thing is, brother,
you know,
I'm sure we're on a loophole there in them logic. Them say if you take the vaccine, then logic. Them say if you take the vaccine, you still have to social distance, you still have to wear your mask,
double mask,
still have to double mask, you still have to quarantine. So boy, I got to tell me say, me need to take the vaccine in order to come back to work. When me still can get infected, and me still can transmit it. What? That makes sense then. The logic not there. No logic not there at all.
Hey bro, you're mentioning a problem, reaction, solution, ultimate agenda chip. The chip will be the so-called miracle or the so-called warriors of push.
No, we can fully confirm who in line and who not in line.
Yeah, and I remember one time they push some device so them can use when them chip you, and you can tell it if you catch the vaccine, if you catch the corona, RNA, you know, now check your temperature and all like that, yo. Right, so we see Esau plan to push the chip in our Obamacare.
I don't know if the man them see it still, but you see enough of a business place in New Kingston, the man them have a machine right in front of your door, brother. And if I never know better, I feel majority of the people have the chip in them already. Because I have to go and scan them just like I want chip thing, brother. More time I look at me and say, If them people
I check temperature.
the temperature, man, but the two of the things set, you come like a chick, brother. Me look at me and say, you come like them people and say them just a day in a chain, you know when they are chain that much, brother?
Yes.
I just
Conditioning. Conditioning.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Yes, true. When the Guardian Life Group place, I just know what you know, I want insurance, I know I want to take out my camera and them two suspect me certain way. But me I look at them and I say, Jano, just look on people, man, just look on the sheep, them, bro.
Yeah, there's a comply.
And they scan your forehead and your hand.
Yeah, man, there's a Connex build machine there. No, I think Connex push, install the machine.
Says, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be not afraid, neither down, for Yahweh Shem Yoshai is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Most bring the leg through the hell will come here. He might bring the hell by the hands of the so-called warriors, you know, and he might go deliver him with it. So that it would behoove you Israelites, you know, right, to repent and turn to the Most High before him start. As I'm reading, I said,
And judgment start already.
I get something. I've been holding on for the longest time. It's Jeremiah 17 verse 11. As the partridge sitteth on eggs and hatcheth them not, so he that getteth riches and not by right shall leave them in the midst of his days, and at his end shall be a fool. So because better them keep on referring back to Andrew Holmes and him basically league when make them elites here and make money off it. But the thing is that he don't realize that him a part of them agenda. So right now him probably make money, but the scripture tell us say you'll cost your riches and your silver in the streets. Man. So at the end of the day you have to feel, you have to basically be a part of the one them where him go just throw in the furnace, man.
When them no longer have no need for him, man. When them already have the people them subjected to the agenda and so on.
You say skinny teeth when you win the election?
You know, like in the movie Hotel Rwanda. You just like how the niggas get left with the fuck behind. You see me? When the UN troops, that's the same thing that happened to Jamaica, man.
You're just a nigga.
Yo, they might just use you, as your brother said. Just discard them and just get rid of you. You just left it for self-destruct. See, because you're going to have civil unrest on a high level out here, man. People going to go crazy out here.
And even military can't spread that thing.
Hey, the funny part of that, the Roman Catholic Church, remember the priest they among them too.
Yeah.
Say, we can't carry the children, you know? The priest just look on them and say, I'm sorry, and him jumping at the van and gone, you see me? So that even them pastor here priests, I go defend them.
Brother, I'm a hireling, brother.
Yep, you feel on check.
Yep.
Bill Gates, we say, oh, man, this big, we don't call him philanthropist. Pushing the vaccine, we say, oh, this is for save you, save mankind.
Him think say, yo, America will send.
Daniel say, by peace shall destroy them.
And he thinks America will send troops down here to defend him. You see me? As Brother Shapar always say, more guns in Jamaica than men where they have to wield them. See me? So at the time when them people are reaching a state of anger and wrath, they think them about it. You think I done where the house on East King Street name again? You think I done this to them about? No, they know for you. I come find you and root you about that.
And the brother mentioned about offshore account, and you might have places also like PG or Porsche overseas.
In Bermuda.
But the time of trouble will come.
Miami.
That's the thing. This is the thing. Right. You see me? So the time of trouble will come. They have a plane now going to for the government.
Bermuda get fucked too.
We never reach us yet. Because people say, yo,
desire to go into
yeah, he say, oh, it's as if a man flee from a bear and a serpent with him. So you run from the one place to the next. Trouble on our side.
It's the time of.
Yeah, man, just like the point we have to make with Esther and Mordecai tell her, say, you don't feel like say true, you're there in a king house, you're safe, you know. You is a Jew, you know. So his sentence go for you too, you know.
Believe that. I get me. Because we alone I get licked. Put on him too. Verse.
Where are the precepts?
Alright, it's a Job 21 and 29. He says, have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do you not know their tokens, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction? They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Who shall declare his way to his face, and who shall repay him what he had done? I jump to chapter 22 and 12. He said, is not God in the height of heaven, and behold the height of the stars, how high they are? And thou sayest, how doth God know? Can he judge through the dark clouds? Thick clouds are a covering to him, that he seeth not, and he walketh in the circuit of heaven. As thou mark the old way which wicked men have trodden, which were cut down out of time, whose foundation was overflown with a flood.
Yeah, you remember Achan? He take on heat to the Babylonian garment and dig them up and hide them on a tent.
Family suffer fear.
Body suffer fear. So, it's very saucy if him walk the ways of the wicked, isn't it?
I read a precept, I believe we can have one. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6. It says, hear, therefore, O ye kings, and understand, learn ye that be judges of the earth, of the ends of the earth. Give ear, you that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works, and search out your counsels. Because being ministers of his kingdom, you have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places. Right? For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented. You see me? So all you people there, the higher up, the higher monkey climb. How do they come?
Yeah.
Alright.
Fall I go hotter.
You see me? Yeah, man, the fall I go hotter one.
Yeah, it's that is the
King Kong drop, yeah.
Yeah, that is you taking counsel, you know what I mean, in the spirit of Egypt, from the Egyptians, from the pharaohs of today, man. And the scripture say how the spirit of Egypt or the spirit of Pharaoh gonna be your shame and your confusion. That's what going to happen to you people.
Oh, that different spirit, that's not
Quick one. Jeremiah 23 and 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord. Therefore thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away.
And when we say pastors, no matter feel like Andrew will listen to them in this to me. Because I'm there and beat half a tree square and see him keep beating. And a Bible, I see him up now. And I read out a Bible.
Remember what you quote Romans 13 and understand it?
Alright.
Is it me?
Go on, bro.
And have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, you now go get to Andrew, Wellness.
And Crofton.
And Crofton.
The whole House of Parliament.
And you now get to
every single wicked ass nigga.
Every leader,
small or great leaders
from teacher, we are teacher school.
Yep.
Everything I get you.
All of them.
I get bro. Excuse me, see a hotel in Hole and Young.
Same thing I want to say there. When they always try to come back to the straight, they can skill it.
I skill it very down.
Everything get fucked on the beach.
Nuclear on the west.
Yeah, talk about that. The video where I'm not say
the music.
yeah, I say the lyrics of today of degrading the culture.
You have control over the media.
But at the same Skilly Bang, he might do promotion or a dub film.
Oh yeah.
In politics.
I like.
Yeah.
They better the dance hall in the use.
Be a dub.
You no gonna
Yeah, what about the dub them, sir?
Hypocrites attack.
Yeah, and if you know for decades, can you say for decades?
Well,
So if you know for
make the
decades.
But a years
What the fuck?
them must split dub when them have election.
Exactly. So what happened? Why you never know about it?
Politician want to Crawford and Vaz. And every year then go do them regular clash, them yearly clash, brother.
Right.
Yep.
These men just a play upon the minds of the ignorance. Because we when I know is do say crime and violence in Jamaica is a monster where the politicians they own and for them pet.
Yep.
Never stem from music.
Man, you sing about the badness them what them do.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The music.
One a reality.
No, that's the thing. No, what I know.
What
What I know? Me hate that part I too. Because guess what? You have a wound. And you sing about it, you facilitate, you keep the wound open.
Yes.
Zin? Because guess what? You singing about what you see in such a fashionable way. You know what the youth them do now? Them gravitate to that.
Yes.
And they put on a vibration pan.
Yes.
If you notice the vibration in the society from the littlest to the biggest. Oh, be about people up on the road now.
Brother, inculcation, you know. So you constantly you put your favorite song on repeat.
Yeah.
And you repeat the garbage, the crime, the violence. So you naturally just go action it and live it out, you know.
So your people don't come with this. You people don't come with that.
So we not support the artists them either, but we not support
hey,
the
hold on.
politicians.
I just said that. Two Lakhs do a make a comment in a podcast.
Class.
Zin? Where him don't condemn intent. Zin? Yes, the bitch get condemned, but at the same time you contradict the whole your whole argument by saying you have man who's supposed to be men. Zin? But at the same time you have this figure intense. I mean, this thing. Zin? Look like one of the worms them in a Men in Black. Zin?
That's a good biscuit.
You know condemn him. Yeah. And the same thing you see your men supposed to be men and lead. Because you don't want this the artist. Him forget this because guess what? If him out the ashtray on the beach, in the beach mode, or out the cigarette in the beach mode, then or shake off the ash in the beach mode. Then, but that is a bad example. Yes, she's a bitch. Then, and she's a stupid for do that. But guess what? He's also a stupid for promote that, man.
Yeah, hold on, let me show you something. You see even Popcorn? Popcorn show how Popcorn no understand say I'm a big informer.
Hey, you artist for that too,
man. Hold on, let's say no bad man and them an informer, you know. In a video, what, Killy or El Chapo, him show one police are trying to run him down. Come in the house to arrest him, but in the course of the video, told them a big friend and them a drink together and then hold on the camera when he go out there in front of TV. And I said, he need to catch this El Chapo and them are enemies are arrest. Popcorn they one of the biggest informer them.
Not an informer, not necessarily informer that neither, because guess what? Him just a show you the government state. You see me? So and at the end of the day, yo, and as the Act said, them create the monster, yo. And guess what now, society just a run with the foolishness. So yo, it's just a perpetual thing.
So everybody just have a just get dead. The death angel, when the death angel come, yeah, the most I go send the death angels again, man. Zane, the most I did it before. And him now have the merch. Him say you let not the eyes peer, man.
The tower, if you don't have the tower,
you now get exempt. If you don't have the tower, the understand that spirit of exemption, when the most I put up on a specific set of men, you're not gonna get exempt. You're not gonna be spirit, man. Zin? So from the entertainers to your politicians to the picnic. I'll get silly utterly, man. Go on.
Let's go to the point. Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 23. It says, For the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, power of hosts, shall make a consumption, even determined in the midst of all the land.
Yeah. You can close.
So basically, over year to year, let them hear. So that want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh. But honors to the apostles and elders of Great Stone who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Hey, bro. Most I put the scope on the leaders, them. You see it?
Yo, we not easy for that.
I'm know this some camp star, brother. Man, I'm beat them leader.